I believe that the stronger your connections are to your family, the first group of people that you are associated with, the stronger you become as a human being. When I think of family, it is just my all in all. I would not know how to operate in the world without family.
To spin off of that, I just think that family is about the unity and the generations carrying forth the traditions of the family and the things that we do together that we enjoy.
And with a tradition, usually stays in the family. It starts at one place and it goes to the next group. Then the next group teaches it to the next group and teaches it to the next group. And each time they teach it, they give a little bit of their flavor to it.
Because one thing about us, we as a family and we get together and we have fun.
The tradition that got everything going was the circle. Forming the circle around the dining table before eating, whereas everybody had an opportunity to express themselves for whatever occasion it was. There's blessings in those things that I think was passed to all of you.
Shayla, my daughter, would get all the grands together, all the cousins together, and they would do a Christmas play. And at the end of Christmas dinner, she'd gather them all up and they'd stand before us and she would institute some type of play. It would be a play or dance, some type of musical, and the kids would all show their talents.
And so one year, Grandma got the idea of giving her her first camera. And she decided that there was just nothing she could do with it that wouldn't make somebody happy.
She just started making clips and it evolved into something bigger. So each Christmas we start putting on a different, so we picked a song and started doing all this stuff. And she took that camera and just like ran with it.
Whereas with grandparents, you could be seen but not heard. Those were some of the things that as the new generation came in, we didn't think that important. We wanted you to be seen and we wanted you to be heard. When you bring on music in a black family, somebody's gonna move. They don't care whether it's just an amen, a hallelujah, or they gonna actually get down to the point that you don't wanna film it. We just let them know how great they were.
Every Christmas they knew that they could pick a song and they would dance and she would take them and then she would edit that entire film and then she would have it ready to play back to us the day after Christmas.
It caught fire because of the togetherness, I think I'm trying to say, and proving that family was the core value during Christmas time.
This is our actual footprint in the tradition, so instead of letting the adults come through and like, okay, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do that. This is the tradition. We was like, okay, how about we do this? This is our tradition.
It was what they were offering us as to their talents and the direction that they were taking in being able to express themselves and entertain the family.
But as some of us grew up, our attitudes changed.
We've been doing this tradition for 10 years, doing the videos of the kids. So within those 10 years, the kids are young, so they're excited. Every year they come and they're ready for Shayla to have a song for them to reenact for the family. But through the years, by the time we got to the 7th year, we have teenagers now.
You have jobs, you have school, you have friendships that kind of call you away. We did this. I've been there all this time. I don't want to be there this year. I don't want to do this year.
They just didn't come with the eagerness that they originally came with it. Then parents got involved, like they wanted their child to have certain parts. It was getting kind of aggravating.
As I got older, I lost the importance of family and started dragging my importance to my friends. So being with my friends as a teenager was more important to me than doing videos for my family.
As with most things, it's getting people to continue to value it.
We kind of lost the fun. I think I kind of lost the fun. Because as a teenager, you start going through all these things, and then the fun was sucked up out of it. One year, the adults took over the videos, and I feel like they took over the videos because they weren't getting enough shine, and they wanted to be on camera, and they wanted to take over our shine.
We didn't want it to go without a year. So that particular year was so funny because we came up to our pajama party, and we were sitting around, and kids didn't really want to do the video, and the grown-ups were sitting there like, well, we'll do it. Well, we'll do it. We'll do it. So we were excited.
Our family loves the camera. Whether it's behind the camera or in front of the camera.
We look good.
Well, where's the Uncle Sonny Bono, man? We ain't got no ugly people in our family.
And right then, we instantly did Gee Whiz. And it was so funny, and I think the kids got jealous.
My mother was so thirsty to be the star of the video, so they was tired of seeing their kids get the shine.
When you review that film, you'll see all of them became alive again, and they wanted to participate. But by this time, the adults had taken over.
We have had this wonderful bickering time, and I guess most people don't think of bickering as being wonderful, but if it's funny, it is good.
Parents, the older folks,
They
coming
thought,
back
let's make
into it
I
and making a
star.
video, it kind of brought us back
Exactly.
a little bit more. It's like, well, they doing the video, how you gonna take over something that we started?
And we saw how much fun they were having, so we like, wait, let's get our fun back together.
What we did, we showed them that the show was gonna go on.
Yeah.
Because once they seen us get out here and take what they had all along, they came back.
We refused to let that die. And we kind of stepped in and brought those kids back to fold, man, and show them that they got a good thing, man. This family got a good thing, and the tradition must go on.
Yeah, without even knowing, we took the responsibility of, teaching a child in the way that they should go.
You think about how much older the older head are getting, and you want to stay with, you want to show them that I'll come home for you if I can.
Just realizing, growing up and maturing, I started back to cherish what I had with my family and to spend more time with them, because you never know. They'll be here today and gone tomorrow.
Oh my. Oh my. To just sit and watch the finished product is, I guess when you talk about the Oscars and the big time award that your paid movie stars get the awards for, once it was done and we all gathered to see it, it was as if you were on the big screen for the whole world to see.
As I look back through the films, we see the growth in the kids. Some started as very small. So the kids got to see themselves grow from little ones on film to young adults on film, because we have several in college or getting ready to go to college. They started out when they were just in the, I don't even know if they were in first grade. So they got to see their growth on there, and then it gave us something to look back on.
I think one of the biggest things about the videos for me, because I wasn't always here. I've been back now, and this is coming up on my third Thanksgiving. But for the last 5 years before that, being able to see you guys on social media doing your thing and laughing and having fun, it was kind of like my bond to the family while I was away.
We don't have to explain the love to you. You can actually see the love in the video, and you can actually feel the love in the video. Us explaining it to you, it does no purpose when you can see it by watching.
There's no words that can explain.
You can see how tight we are.
I think it speaks to our culture too. You know, you have certain things that you do that just keeps thriving and growing, and that's just one of it. Everything has an evolution to it.
There was an evolution, but that is what makes us a modern family. And we are continuing to be a modern family because as children come up through the system and through life with things like technology and learning new things in college and in schools, we have a way as a family of allowing these things to be incorporated into who we are.
You talking about generations that you would never think would come into this digital age that are full participants as a modern black family, to keep those same core black family values of the things that we used to do are the things that we gonna keep doing, but we just gonna make it current.
Technology.
We can't let it go by the wayside because everybody's spread out. We gotta keep that core here. And as long as we keep that core here, then we'll be able to keep our family traditions and we'll be able to keep the family strong.
That's what make tradition important and holding on to, being willing to keep with the old and being willing to incorporate the new.
In America, a black family will experience struggles because of economics and because of racism and because of America's way of responding to people of color. It's recognizing that is a problem with America, but that's not necessarily a problem within the black community itself. As a black American, you're constantly rising above.
Right now, I actually show my students the videos of my family and how we come together, and they're like, wow, y'all actually come together and do that? They're like, how does that happen? And the fact that they come from a place where family is important, I try to build that family community in my classroom so they can see something they never seen before.
And make no mistake about it now, our family got everything everyone else got.
Yeah.
You know, we don't want to come
how
across.
you deal with it.
Yeah, we don't want to come across as this lily white family.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But we
that
have
ain't it.
respect for one another.
I really wish that I had a video of my mom, that I had videos of my great aunt and my great uncle. And even though I have very fond memories of who they are and how important they were, but it would certainly be very nice to be able to have a video and just be able to look at them being liked.
If you take a picture, you live forever. So now that she has a video, his family's gonna live forever.